In honor of the ongoing political feud between America and Canada, we're going to count down the 10 best Canadian hockey players to have ever laced up the skates and gotten their teeth knocked out by a frozen puck. We hope this video offers some much-needed relief from the constant bickering about tariffs from loudmouth politicians on both sides of the border who desperately need to eat a frozen puck. So, grab yourself a big-ass plate of flapjacks, drown them in some overtaxed Canadian maple syrup, and wash them down with some cheap Canadian whiskey. Because here we go. Number 10. Mark Messier is widely regarded as one of the greatest hockey players of all time. Known for his leadership, toughness, and all-around play, Messier's impact on the NHL is immeasurable. This left-handed center was born in Edmonton, Alberta, in Canada. Messier played for the Edmonton Oilers, New York Rangers, and the Vancouver Canucks. In his 25 years in the NHL, Messier won 6 Stanley Cups and 2 Hart trophies. Messier is second in all-time playoff points, third all-time in assists, and first in playoff goals as a center. Messier remains the only player in history to captain 2 different teams to the Stanley Cup. Make sure you stick around to the end, and we tell you how to get your hands on these sweet hats and give you a discount code to get 10% off your first order. We have this one, and that one, and this one, and even that one. Click the link in the video description for the hats and a bunch of t-shirts, some of which are so obnoxious we can't put them on YouTube. While we got your attention, tell us if we got this list right or if we got it wrong. Also, let us know if you're watching from Canada or America. Guy Lafleur is widely considered one of the most electrifying and skilled players in the history of the NHL. Known for his speed, scoring ability, and flair on the ice, Lafleur became a beloved figure in Montreal Canadiens history and a global hockey icon. This left-hander was born in Quebec, Canada, and played from 1971 to 1991. Lafleur played for the Montreal Canadiens, New York Rangers, and the Quebec Nordiques. Lafleur won 5 Stanley Cups, 1 Hart Trophy, and 3 Art Ross trophies. Joe Sakic is a former Canadian professional ice hockey player and current NHL executive. He played his entire career, 1988 to 2009, with the Quebec Nordiques and Colorado Avalanche franchise, serving as the longtime captain of the Avalanche. Sakic is widely regarded as one of the greatest centers in NHL history, known for his leadership, clutch performances, and lethal wrist shot. Sakic played for 21 years, won 2 Stanley Cups, 1 Hart Trophy, 1 Conn Smythe Trophy, and 1 Lady Byng Trophy. Sakic was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 2012. Maurice "Rocket" Richard was a legendary Canadian hockey player, best known for his time with the Montreal Canadiens from 1942 to 1960. He was one of the most electrifying goal scorers in NHL history and became a cultural icon in Quebec. Richard was the first NHL player to score 50 goals in 50 games. He was an 8-time Stanley Cup champion and won the Hart Trophy in 1947. On March 17, 1955, a riot erupted when outraged fans believed that Richard was unfairly suspended for a fight a few days earlier. The riot was so bad it caused $100,000 in damages and resulted in 100 arrests. Sidney Crosby is one of the greatest hockey players of all time, known for his incredible skill, leadership, and clutch performances. He has spent his entire NHL career with the Pittsburgh Penguins since being drafted first overall in 2005. Nicknamed Sid the Kid, he has lived up to the hype, dominating the NHL for nearly 2 decades. Crosby won 2 Stanley Cups, 2 Conn Smythe trophies, 2 Hart trophies, and 2 Rocket Richard trophies. Patrick Roy is one of the greatest goaltenders in NHL history, known for his clutch performances, fiery personality, and revolutionary butterfly style of goaltending. He played for the Montreal Canadiens, 1985 to 1995, and Colorado Avalanche, 1995 to 2003, winning 4 Stanley Cups and multiple awards throughout his career. While won 4 Stanley Cups, 3 Conn Smythe trophies, 3 Vezina trophies, and 5 Jennings trophies. Waugh finished his career with 551 career wins. Mario Lemieux, also known as Super Mario, is one of the greatest hockey players of all time. He played his entire NHL career with the Pittsburgh Penguins, 1984 to 2006, and was known for his incredible skill, size, and ability to dominate games like few others in history. Despite battling numerous health issues, including Hodgkin's lymphoma and chronic back injuries, Lemieux still put up some of the most impressive numbers ever. Lemieux won 2 Stanley Cups, 3 Hart Trophies, 6 Art Ross Trophies, and 2 Conn Smythe Trophies. Gordie Howe, also known as Mr. Hockey, is one of the greatest and most legendary players in the history of the sport. He played an unbelievable 5 decades, 1946 to 1980, and was known for his skill, toughness, and longevity. Howe won 4 Stanley Cups, 6 Hart Trophies, 6 Art Ross Trophies, and played his last game in the NHL at 52 years old. Howe played in 801 NHL games, scored 801 goals, only second to Wayne Gretzky, and the first player to score 100 goals. Gordie Howe is so cool they named a play after him. The Gordie Howe hat trick, which is a goal, an assist, and a fight all in one game. Bobby Orr is widely regarded as the greatest defenseman in NHL history and one of the most revolutionary players ever. He redefined the role of a defenseman by combining elite offensive skill, speed, and defensive ability. Playing for the Boston Bruins, 1966 to 1976, and Chicago Blackhawks, 1976 to 1979, Orr's career was tragically cut short by knee injuries, but his impact remains legendary. Orr won 2 Stanley Cups, 8 Norris Trophies, 3 Hart Trophies, 2 Conn Smythe Trophies, and 5 Art Ross Trophies. Before Orr, defensive men rarely rushed up the ice to play offense. His flying goal in the 1970 Stanley Cup is one of the most iconic images in hockey history. Before we get to number 1, we want to thank our sponsor Burning River Ranch, who is responsible for the hats. Follow the link in the video description and enter the discount code CAKEHOLE to receive 10% off. If you like this video, give thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Wayne Gretzky, nicknamed the Great One, is the greatest hockey player of all time. His vision, passing, and hockey IQ were unmatched, and he holds virtually every major NHL scoring record. Gretzky played for the Edmonton Oilers, Los Angeles Kings, St. Louis Blues, and New York Rangers. During his legendary career, 1979 to 1999, Gretzky won 4 Stanley Cups, 9 Hart Trophies, 10 Art Ross Trophies, 2 Conn Smythe Trophies, and 5 Lady Byng Trophies. Gretzky had a total of 2,857 career points. No one else has broken 2,000. Gretzky is considered to be responsible for making hockey a mainstream sport in America.